Still headed east. Like I said, we'll keep the stream up for a little bit yet. Anyway, so now we're just kind of going to enjoy the ride here for a little bit. Lots of wind damage reports here across western Minnesota, so we could come across some damage. But now that robust line of storms is actually severe thunderstorm warned all the way into parts of extreme northwest and western Wisconsin there. Well west of Eau Claire, along the river. Turkey or something down there in the ditch. Duck, I don't know, something that looked like it was going to run out at us. Yeah, thanks everyone for the super chats and all that.
Oh God, 2 days in a row.
For those that are leaving, have a good night. Absolutely, have a great night. Thanks for following along today. Probably be live here again in a couple of days, I'm sure. I'll post some updates as soon as I can. Some photos and video clips or whatever from today.
Well, the wind's picked up. It's getting windy now. Yeah, frickin' please.
Minutes or so. It's as active as it's been up here in the northern plains. And even Wisconsin the other
Wind
day.
is probably about 30, 35. Gusting.
Brad Arnold, he really wants me to mention his name today. I don't know what his YouTube. If you type in like Storm Chaser Brad Arnold, I'm sure you'll find him. He's at home in Alabama because he's not cool enough to be up here in the northern plains, I guess. But you should go follow his page anyway. I guess he's in the chat. Or follow his YouTube rather. I think he's going to start live streaming on YouTube, and you've got to have so many subscribers to do that. And I don't think he's at that point, so go find him and hit his subscribe button or whatever. Whatever you have to do these days, I don't know. It's been so long since I've had to deal with that. I think you've got to have... I think they lowered it. I think it used to be you had to have 1,000 subscribers to stream natively in the YouTube app, but I think it's down to 500 now, but I could be wrong. I know the community page is open when you've got 500. But I kind of forgot about that whole process when I went through that. We have about half an hour or so until we get to the interstate. Getting reports of extensive damage in Minnesota. So this thing, there's kind of a second wave here that's severe thunderstorm warned. It's not nearly as strong. It's in southwest Minnesota coming up through. Those warnings are for 70 mile per hour wind. A lot of those are 70 mile per hour wind warnings though. And then our squall line, or our duration, might as well call it a derecho at this point, is almost into Wisconsin. It's almost to north. And it looks like it is finally losing a little bit of its steam, though. This is probably definitely derecho criteria at this point. Herman, Minnesota.
While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert to rapidly changing.
Tree damage. A couple of the tops of trees snapped off. There's a pretty large tree up there on the left that's uprooted. Never mind, that's a small tree. Nothing too major.
For the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds, including the watch area. While severe
Storm chaser there, probably.
rapidly changes
No, definitely not. That is the power company.
and possible warnings. Stay tuned to our weather radio, commercial radio, and television outlets or internet sources for the latest severe weather information.
In the severe thunderstorm warning until 9:15, the entire western half was just
To watch them,
this is why I'm telling you, very red. Explain that.
until midnight, until daylight time Friday for the following counties: Minnesota, Big Town, Chippewa, Community Heights, Lockport Farm, Coast, Redville. The yellow
This town, nothing now.
minor flooding can be coming when until further notice. Additional details, April 11 a.m. Central Daylight Time, Thursday. Today's was 15.1
They might be without power here.
activity. The maximum
I don't see any lights on at all, so I think they're actually without power in this town.
was 15.1 feet.
Yeah, I don't see anybody's lights on at all,
To a crest of 17.3 feet.
so I'm gonna say they're probably without power.
Flood stage is 14.0 feet. Flood history. This forecast crest is just 0.2 feet below the crest of 17.5 feet on June 24, 2014. Motorists should not attempt to drive
not surprised that they're without power.
The National Weather Service for West Central Minnesota. They indicated cyclone transmission active in Minnesota. Strong and severe thunderstorms will continue over northeastern South Dakota and west central Minnesota this evening. Thunderstorms will be capable of releasing large hail, strong and damaging winds, and even a few tornadoes. Dry weather will return late this evening, and all the rain and storms will fall into North Dakota and Minnesota. Friday. Showing around Friday after this. Winds that fall north central South Dakota into North Dakota. Low temperatures will be in the 40s and 50s. High temperatures on Friday will be in the 50s and 70s. Here's the local forecast for the listening area. Tornado watch 211 affects the Delta 9 Central Daylight Time tonight. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms. Then partly cloudy with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Partly cloudy late
There's the town of Herman, Minnesota. Saw a report also that I-29 near Watertown, South Dakota is not passable due to semis being blown over. Reed tweeted that a little bit ago. I'm not surprised. I figured, especially those north-south interstates there in eastern South Dakota, I had a feeling there was going to be that issue. It seems like every time we get a big damaging wind event like this, we see a lot of semis blown over. Yeah, thanks everybody who became a member and all that. I missed a lot of it today. Sorry, just get busy and driving and stuff. You don't really see them go by. The member thing is very much in its infancy. It was suggested by like 30 people on our last live stream, and then I've gotten several private messages to do it. So I did it, and there's like no benefits right now, except I have been putting out some. Typically the videos that I put on YouTube are edited. They flow better, but I know a lot of people like to see
the Minneapolis
the
skyline.
raw footage, you know, from start to end. So I started doing that, for example, the Ford
That's
City,
the Minneapolis
Texas, where
skyline,
I just,
right in the back.
drove into the tornado. I don't recommend doing that, but that's what we did. We drove into it live. The GoPro video from outside the car, I put that entire 8-minute clip up on YouTube, and that's for members only. So these videos, before they get edited and made nice and everything, I release them to members. And then, now that's something I don't normally do now, so you're not missing out on anything. If you're not a member, you don't want to be a member, you can't afford to be a member, whatever, that's fine. You're not going to miss out on anything that you're already seeing. I'm just going to start doing some stuff that I normally wouldn't for the members. I think I'm going to start doing one live stream a week when there's not severe weather for members only, so we can have like or chat or something like that.
And this is
And actually, for the members, so everything you see now, the live behind a paywall or anything. The member stuff is just extra, and it's by request, so it's kind of a fun way to support them. And I will be working on adding stuff. If you have suggestions for member benefits, I did make a post in the YouTube community section. So if you go to my channel and then click on community, put them in the comments there. Don't put them in the chat comments here because I won't see them. Put them on the comments in that post, or I suppose you can probably find a place to put them in Discord.
severe thunderstorm warning. This is an area of concern now. From Marshall all the way back to northwest Iowa, it is a second line of very strong storms. And I mentioned this, that areas here toward Mankato, down I-45, they haven't seen really any amount of storms tonight, but we had temperatures in those locations like at 90s. It was hot. It seemed that it was an atmosphere that is very hard to move. Moist, dense air, it's just there, and it's really hard to shift around until you get something like this, a squall line, or a vortex, or a cliff, or the addition of something we call a low-level jet. All of that in play tonight as this line continues to move to the north. So the greater metro, areas south of the downtowns of Minneapolis and St. Paul, I'll tell you right now, I'll give you the all clear. Minneapolis, St. Paul, downtowns, and areas down toward the Iowa border, in the all clear for now. In the downtowns from Minneapolis, St. Paul to the north, it is a night to stay sky aware. And as I say that, a new severe thunderstorm warning just pops up here down toward the Minnesota River Valley. That's parts of Redwood and Redville counties here. This is taking shape to be the exact same scenario we saw play out over the last 6 hours. Storms develop in a rich environment and race off to the east-northeast, and that's exactly what we'll see here as these storms will move slowly at first, but increase in forward speed probably to about 40 miles per hour. That puts a greater Twin Cities metro area in our words together. I'll tell you, it's pretty bright. A juicy storm environment for these storms to continue to run here along and then north of the Minnesota River Valley, arriving metro and parts of, say, the Minnesota River Valley down 169, Jordan, St. Peter, all the way into Mankato, then back into, say, Galen and parts of Sibley County, and then over to Ojai County. Those are all areas under the weather gun here in the next 90 to 120 minutes, so about 2 hours from now. But as I mentioned, there it is from the downtowns of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Areas to the south, breathe a sigh of relief. There's thunder, there's lightning, there's a rough ominous cloud for your up the severe weather zone. For now, the severe thunderstorm warning for the East Metro has been allowed to expire about 11 minutes earlier. It was in places at 9:15, now it is 10. So, Metro, you can take a bit of a breath. We'll all take a bit of a breath right now. It's areas north of the Metro where I want everybody to start paying attention as this line of strong storms continues to move across Moore, across Cambridge, Rush City, across Mille Lacs, and off to the northeast. And then, of course, we start to look for round 2 later this evening. I'll take a breath. We all take a breath from the greater Metro. Some things back to Randy and Kelsey right now will be in the weather center. As things change, of course, I'll be back with my friends a lot.
Or two, and I'll probably find them. Definitely open to suggestions here. We've gotten a lot of members. I think we've got like close to 50 members now over the past 2 days. So thank you guys. I really appreciate that because it is expensive to keep on the road out here. Things have gotten pretty rough with the price of fuel. It's manageable, don't get me wrong, especially with this vehicle. The last vehicle we were using was getting like 17 miles a gallon, and now we're getting between 20 and 22 depending on how we're driving. So that extra 3 to 5 miles per gallon makes one heck of a difference. And I'm serious, I'm noticing it. I feel like I'm spending significantly less on fuel. I think it ends up saving me like $60 to $65. Well, no. I think I calculated it saves me like $48 on average per 1,000 miles, which is a lot when we spent last week or the week before, in 8 days I drove 10,000 miles, so it saved me like $400 to $450. So it's making a heck of a difference. I'm so happy to be getting some better gas mileage. We've got 4-wheel drive now. Just the other day we put all-terrains on it, some Firestone all-terrains, so we can take some more questionable routes now, so we should be good to go.
Be quiet here. It did start raining a little while ago, and as you can see right behind me, that lightened up, and that has stopped for the most part. Now, I did take a little video as we were on our way here a short time ago of dark clouds rolling into Eden Prairie about a half hour, 45 minutes ago. You can see what looks like several layers of clouds look like on top of each other. The clouds got darker on our way to Chaska, and the wind has picked up.
we've seen plenty of lightning, and as you said, that rain started 15 minutes ago, but it already has lightened up now. There's also not been a lot of cars out on the road right now. That's a good thing. And if you, whether moving in or around, you don't want to be on the road if you don't have to be. But for now, we're going on to Chatsworth.
Thanks for looking back to you just a little bit. All that we have been tracking these storms, so we want to not raise what is it.
According to some of the worst parts of the storm have been hitting that area. What are you seeing out this hour? You did just update us. Some of this is split up and broken up apart, but give us a description of how it's going there.
Yeah, we had some rain, not much rain like we saw last night, but we had some rain in the last half hour. And that's light in the sky, but also in the last 10 minutes, it's really lightened up. The lightning has dissipated, the skies have cleared it, and the rain has really decreased. Of course, I'm looking east into where the camera is, and I'm seeing a ton of lightning over to the east right now. But as we drove down town, it's heading towards Alberta. There's some clear and dark skies that we were looking coming towards us into Alberta, to the upper section of the high shelter. And you can see some very intense skies that we're looking at. But I think we see some tons of cars on the road.
Oh, come on. Part of the St. Paul, Minneapolis skyline. Looking north to northeast.
Particularly in Stevens County, that's what Amy Hucker, the news you may use, a little bit ago with the sheriff of Stevens County. What's he saying from that area?
That's right, Randy. Steve, I did just get off the phone with Sheriff Jason Digman in Morris, and from the headline here, there are no injuries reported in Stevens County, which is pretty incredible. We'll have to show you some photos that we have of some of the damage and some of the most dramatic damage that we are seeing coming into our newsroom tonight. These are from storm chasers in Stevens County. This is out western Minnesota. Along with the last trees down in the county, we're hearing that 70-foot tall rain silos have just moved 10 feet off those concrete bases, just reduced to rubble, as you can see. The county in really rough shape. The sheriff telling me that just within Morris, the road was blown off the bowling alley there. The Japanese Deer dealership in front of that was blown off. A lot of county offices have quite a bit of damage. Hundreds of power lines are down in Stevens County, so no one in Stevens County has power right now. That is 100%. So we're keeping an eye on that, trying to respond as best they can. Not to mention, of course, all the great bins and bars and countless trees that are down as well. So we're keeping an eye on it, and we'll bring it there in news. But again, nobody has power there. But most importantly, there are
Oh, downtown St. Paul just winds and no rain.
This is the scene.
What a storm.
Take a look at this thing. I had to ask Peter if it was real earlier this evening. Super sensitive that all of the dust moving its way, all of those winds, all of the dust from the fields, just how high it is above those homes. That was the signal earlier tonight that this is what was headed.
The highline out there where the ground is open now, no drops in it. And this resembles what you see in the desert sometimes when they have those type of storms.
Just in your eyes.
Listen, you can stay on top of the storms and others with Fox 9 weather app. We say this a lot. It's really handy in these kind of storms. It does give you the access to the latest conditions, interactive radar, weather alerts, no matter where you are, traffic conditions, and of course, but the app also makes it easier to share your stored pictures with us, which becomes important on nights like this, and we can show readers what's happening out there on the cities and beyond. Download it for free from the App Store. It's also
And we just want to take you to our tower cam here in Minneapolis. The lightning still off in the distance tonight. We have more severe weather coverage coming your way.
enter for a chance to win a full pack of tickets to a
a number of local charities. Hi, I'm Kyle Johansson. When we lost my grandmother to ovarian cancer, I teamed up with Mocha to help find a cure. Every May, we take our support into the showrooms, make a purchase at home, and donate $10 to Mocha, and we'll give you an additional 10% of our sale prices.
It's a great time to buy something new for your home and help fund an early detection test for ovarian cancer.
Give $10 to Mocha, and we'll give you an extra 10% off the sale price.
Introducing the new 3-for-1 bundle. Coming from Xfinity. It's unlimited internet, streaming, and Xfinity Mobile. All to what you can pay with wireless companies for just one 5G unlimited line. Boom, shakalaka. And now, also with Xfinity Internet, you can get unlimited data, Wi-Fi equipment, and free streaming box included with a 2-year rate guarantee and no contract. All for just $30 per month with an Xfinity Mobile plan. It's a only way to save with Xfinity. Switch today.
Summer's here, and it's time to refresh your space, indoor or out. Get an incredible 25% off Slumberland low prices during our huge Memorial Sale at Slumberland. Explore a comfortable living room, bedrooms, dining rooms, patio, and more. Pay no interest for 5 years and get free doorstep shipping. Are you sleeping in pain but dread mattress shopping? Come to Slumberland, where each bed is rated for back support and softness. It takes all the guesswork out of finding your perfect bed.
Sam's Street Smarts, lots of tech. You know what? Go shop this SUV at the auto shop.
It's auto show time. The best time to buy a Ford SUV